Despite that, the uncertainty is not preventing Sony from moving on to its next project, where it's introducing a slew of devices for Mobile World Congress 2017. Extending its Xperia XZ line, Sony has two very similar devices that might pique the interest of consumers, the Sony Xperia XZ Premium and XZs. Given Sony's notoriety of late in the mirrorless camera world, they're bringing their expertise in that area to its latest two Android-powered smartphones. The obvious difference between the two right from the get-go is their size, where the size disparity between the two will arguably be one of the biggest contributors of which of the two will appeal to consumers. Those who prefer smaller-sized phones will want to stick with the XZs, which features a 5.2-inch 1080p triluminous display. Meanwhile, the XZ Premium no doubt garners attention because of the 5.5-inch 4K HDR display it's flaunting. In a way, one could assert that the Xperia XZ is a mini of sorts due to the specs it's boasting in comparison to the XZ Premium. For example, it features a Snapdragon 820 with 4GB of RAM and just an overall smaller footprint. Whereas with the Xperia XZ Premium, the device leverages Qualcomm's newest Snapdragon 835 chip with 4GB of RAM and better water resistance with its construction. Going back to what we mentioned earlier, Sony paid extra attention to the cameras on these phones, a number-crunching 19MP f.3x mirrorless sensor with triple image sensing technology, 5-axis stabilization, and ridiculously slow 960fps slow motion at HD, not Full HD. Their cameras aren't messing around, especially when they're also touted to be superior at handling low light against the competition. During our quick time checking the phones, we did manage to briefly try out the 960fps mode, which does nicely to capture those in-the-moment situations. Beyond the camera, Sony also highlighted the phone's smart battery optimizations, which will prevent them from continuously charging when they're left plugged in overnight. Or alternatively, power usage will